goodness games, you piece of shit.
Thomas!
What?
Logan?
What?
Logan?
Okay. Hi, it's Oh My Goodness Games, and welcome.
Who the heck are you?
It's this guy here.
What are you doing here?
And this guy right
Okay,
here.
you gotta stop with that stupid thing, Ryan.
What the?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't shown. Hi everyone.
They know who I am.
What if they're watching the Katawa Shoujo playthrough? They've never watched anything else on Oh My Goodness Games.
Well, I'm Logan. There.
Hi folks, this is Oh My Goodness Games. We're playing Katawa Shoujo, and we had an sudden surprise out of nowhere in our playthrough. Logan, the boy Logan, with his pimples on his face, wanted to join in and experience a bit of the feels. Right, Logan?
Yeah.
You love this game, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't even beaten it, have you?
No.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready, Logan? Tommy, you ready? Tommy, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
You made enemies with Shizune because you agreed with Lily instead.
Oh, whatever.
Don't look at it!
I'm sure we'll
And
make
now
it.
we're walking with Hanako to meet Lily. Alright, ready? Maybe you can help join in, Logan, to read stuff now with me.
No, I'm good.
Well, then why are you here then?
Because I can't read.
It doesn't take long for us to be walking at a comfortable pace down the hallway. How you doing? It almost feels like we're going for a stroll together. Something I can't say I've really done before with a girl.
I didn't hear what you said in the first one. Can you go back to the beginning, please?
It doesn't take long for us to be walking at a comfortable pace down the hallway.
Yay!
Can you just take the blanket off you so you don't get too comfortable?
I won't, I promise.
It almost feels like we're going for a stroll together. Something I can't say I've really done before with a girl. Hanako doesn't seem to be thinking the same thing, though. Logan, don't you like Hanako?
No.
You like Lily.
She's hot.
You know what? At your age, I was thinking the same freaking thing.
Hanako,
Go for the hackers.
Hanako doesn't seem to be thinking the same thing, though. Even though we are walking at the same pace, she never comes within arm's reach of me. Play music! I guess she's still a little uncomfortable around me. Given how shy she is, there doesn't seem to be much helping it, at least for now. By the time we arrive at the cafeteria, there's not much of a crowd. There's not much of a crowd there, but Lily is nowhere to be seen. Hanako's head shrinks even lower than usual. Don't make me kick you out. Have you looked somewhere? Have you looked somewhere else already? Just at the library. I was reading.
Who reads anymore?
She does.
I don't.
Read, you nook.
No.
I read. You're
nook?
reading something right now.
Oh no, I'm just.
So
looking
does.
at it.
Hey, if I want to hear about my dream I had last night?
What? Hold on. Wait till there's a break.
Okay.
So she does spend the class. She skips at the library. So not exactly a thorough search then. Well, if I had to guess, she'd be in her own class like Shizune said, right? Right. With the slightest of nods, Hanako agrees with my reasoning. God, she's being so awkward. It's like I need double layered silk gloves with padding to even begin interacting with her. Some small talk might help her become a bit more used to me. It isn't hard to tell that the silence between us is hovering on the edge of both of our minds. So, you and Lily usually hang out together after class, right? Yes. I'm not quite sure what I expected from her answer, nor why I even asked the question. That much was rather obvious after all. She doesn't seem like the type to cultivate a social circle either, so I suspect that Lily may well be her only friend. Oh, just like me! Yep. You guys are my social circle! That's it! That's it!
That can't be.
You have other.
Tommy, I'm the most liked person ever.
You are.
Must be a pain being different. Must be a pain being in different classes, I'm guessing. She gives a sharp, almost reflexive nod. Compared to Lily's careful thought about her actions and speech, Hanako hastens to make her answers as prompt and
Stop yelling.
make her answers as prompt and short as possible. Lily comes by the classroom, though, even when she's busy. Wow, she didn't stutter. She didn't stutter. She gives us.
Hey, look, she has a smile on her face.
Yeah! Zoom in on that! Frame that!
Frame
Remember that!
Frame what?
Lil Haruko just smiled!
Oh, cool.
She gives a small smile as she says it, evidently appreciating the fact that Lily goes out of her way to help her. It's pretty cute, really. It's pretty cute, really. There isn't any need to say more. Both of us content that the discussions reached an end. As we ascend the stairs back to the lobby, we're met by a group of students heading downstairs like a school of fish moving from one feeding to another. Jeez, was that a run-on sentence? Oh, God! Don't scare me like that! They seem to be keeping mostly to themselves, but before I can notice her doing so, Hanako's moved around behind me. Hey, you alright? Just keep going. I hope my voice doesn't mess up with the big drama scenes. The students pass us without as much as a second glance, and Hanako takes up position to my side again as we enter the building, her momentary reprieve from her anxiety all but snatched away. Even as we climb towards the stop staring at me! That's like my one thing with this game. I remember there's this one scene where there's like 6 characters on screen at once, and I just get to this point of, stop staring at me! Everybody! Even as we climb towards the 3rd floor, she doesn't seem to relax. It isn't as if I'm shoot.
It isn't as if I've never known.
It isn't as if I've never known a shy person before, or even shy girls, but Hanako seems to be pretty far beyond what I'd call normal in her fear of other people. If it weren't for Lily acting as a mediator, I doubt Hanako would have been able to walk beside me like this. She seems to completely shut down in the presence of others. The rest of the walk up to Lily's classroom continues in stranded silence, while I rue her inability to socialize at all. Wait, did we just go down and then come back to the same... We came back to the same hallway. After we make our way up the stairs, the noise coming from Lily's classroom is audible from halfway down the hallway. I wasn't expecting such a din at all. Well, I guess we found her. This wasn't hard. Did Hanako come here first, then come to me for backup? I wonder. Well, if that's true, then at least she's starting to trust me a little. That can only be a good thing. Eventually, the two of us reached the door to class 3-2, with Hanako less than subtly positioning herself behind me. I opened the door. Hey, Logan, you enjoying yourself? Oh, God!
Very.
Inside is oh my gosh, I had a classroom that looked just like that. That looks like my algebra class from high school. Like, almost to the T.
Even with that fan there?
No. That's different. Inside is a hive of activities.
You know what that fan looks like? I could detect that fan. I bet you that's a Galaxy fan.
Yeah. A Galaxy fan? What?
It's a brand name fan. So
okay. Inside is a hive of activities, seemingly every student in class talking at once as they work hurriedly in their separate tasks. I remember what's gonna happen! Oh, this is gonna be good! Going by the paint cans, decorations and banners being made, it must be for the upcoming school festival.
Yay! You want the festival thing?
I guess my first priority should be finding Lily. There. Finding her among the din is surprisingly easy, at least not the least because of her looks. With a couple students gathered around as she stands at the front of the class, she seems to be in charge of the preparations, or at least busy organizing them. Carefully negotiating a path through the various students hunched over the floor for lack of desk space. I raise a hand entirely out of habit as we finally reach land. He tried to get her attention by raising her hand.
Force a habit, I just get up and like...
He tried to get her attention by raising his hand at her. Why would that not work, Logan?
You know, I get made fun of at work for raising my hand. When we're in a store meeting and I have a question, I raise my hand and everybody like almost everybody looks at me.
What you
Like,
want?
we're not in school, you know.
Wow,
like,
dude, don't.
What am I supposed to do? Interrupt everybody?
Stinking look at this dude doing the Nazi salute. Hello. Hi. Hi, Lily. She perks her head. Oh, there you go, Logan. There you go, Logan. Come on, Logan. Come on. What are you
We're
doing?
gonna go into the other room.
Get away from the Elgato. Put the TV down.
Okay.
You serious?
We were gonna walk into the other room. Okay.
She perks her head up as she breaks off. Oh man, I'm so nervous.
Next time, Lily.
She perks her head up as she breaks off, taking to a noticeably smaller girl who must be her classmate, trying to listen as best as she can. I imagine. Are you texting?
Yeah, I'm still listening though.
Okay. Sorry. Who? Sorry. Hisao. I have Hanako too. Hi.
She's staring at us.
She can't.
Staring at us. Oh.
She's pretty skittish,
Oh,
considering the number of people around. It isn't too hard to work out why. Lily takes a moment's pause to assess the situation before turning to assess the other student once again. For the moment, just ask Moria for his advice.
Wait.
What?
What's Hanko's disability?
What?
She's got burn scars.
Yeah, that's it.
What? It's not a disability.
What it actually is.
What?
For one thing, when you have burn scars that bad, your nerves don't work anymore there. Remember,
Is she, like, blind in that
disability means lack of. So, blind is the disability of lack of sight.
What is Asperger's?
That's not really it's a mental disability,
I
technically.
said it right.
Yep, you did,
didn't
Tommy.
say
You did, Logan. Shoot. For the moment, just ask Moria
My
for his...
disability is slight autism. You should didn't know.
It's literally the same thing. Like you have a variation.
You and I are the same thing.
You have a variation of what I got.
Brother to brother.
For the moment.
I'm nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you aside from the fact you're Logan.
Yeah. I hate Logans. Logans are annoying. I'll always stay away from Logan.
Shall we continue?
Yeah.
No.
I'm only kidding, by the way.
For the moment, just ask Moria.
You got back at me for saying you can't read.
For the moment, just ask Moria for his advice. Kenji's busy with painting one of the banners already. A quick nod and she bounces off, fingers carefully sliding along the wall's face for orientation. Wait, Kenji? That Kenji? The guy who we just saw naked last episode?
Do we?
Okay.
With the figgly?
I guess his weenus.
Quick, let's zoom in. No, let's not. I quickly turn around, leaning to the side.
Here's a reminder.
I quickly turn around, leaning to the side to see past Hanako. Sure enough, in a corner of the room, Kenji's hunched over a sheet of cloth as he paints it. His eyes remained only inches from the brush, reminding me how close he has to be to make out my face when I meet him. Sorry about that. Our class doesn't have many students with even partial eyesight, so they're in high demand.
Oh my god.
That's right. Class 3-2 was specially for students with poor vision. Preparing for the festival must be arduous for that. What the heck? I hate the Thauruses. Need a hand? I could give you help if you need some. Maybe Hanako could too. A chance to set her mind on something would do her good, but I doubt she has the courage to ask outright. Quickly nods an affirmation afterwards, so I'm confident I made the right move. Lily gives a noticeable sigh of relief. Ah, that's good. This might actually get finished before everyone goes off to dinner now. Would you be able to help the person painting the main banner? It's a big task for him to do, but nobody else can help. Kenji? Sure. She seems surprised that I know him. I can't really blame her. I take it you've met? Our rooms in the dorm are right next to each other. Hard to miss each other, really. Really hard to miss each other.
Oh. Oh my god.
Well.
You guys are so mean.
Well, it's good to see.
I didn't say it.
Whatever.
Well, it's good to see you getting friends so fast. Friend. I wonder if that's the right word to use for him. Hanako's silence during the
Psycho.
Hanako's silence during the proceedings reminds me of the reason I put her up to her helping in the first place. We'll go help him then. He knows what he knows what he needs doing, right? That's right.
Oh, it's not that kind of disability school.
That's right. What?
Like your school at IEA. It's a different
IEA,
kind of school.
Logan. IEA was both mental and physical.
So like,
Why do you think they had an elevator?
So if like Hanako walks in to IEA and be like, "Sup?"
Heck, one of the girls I graduated with had a wheelchair.
Yeah. Yan Kin? I forget how her name was. If anyone doesn't know, a little reminder, me and Tommy went to a special needs school for students with mental and physical disabilities.
That'll be IEA, means it's
Intensive
Education Academy in West Hartford, Connecticut.
And
Hi, Sister Helen. You're totally not watching this, are you?
I don't think we should be giving out that much info, dude.
It's a public school, Tommy. I'm literally just talking to the founder.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Just ask if you have any problems. Corrosing and what the heck? Corrosing. Oh, good job. Good job, Logan. Hanako and I begin our trek across the classroom.
So his ass.
Kenji sits crouched.
Hold on. IEA's a public school?
Well, it's a school anyone can look up.
Oh, I thought it was a private one.
Well, it was. It is.
So let me get this straight.
But it's a building sitting in the public. With a
All
sign.
buildings are sitting in the...
okay.
Kenji sits Plus, clearly a lot of people knew Sister Helen, Tommy. Have you not seen the reputation she's got?
I know. She knows, who's that radio guy? No, I see him at the stars.
Google all this, people!
No, hold on. Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yep.
Forget it. Continue. I'll
Alright.
me.
Kenji sits crouched on the floor, his gaze fixed on the white
They said gays.
Calico. What in the heck?
Just skip it and
Calico.
I'm sure 99% of our audience are able to read it.
Hey, he's a gopher. Wanna play Waka Kenji?
Yeah, let's do it.
Shoot, wrong way. Let's play
Ah.
Waka Kenji. Bonk.
Oh shit! Got him.
All right.
He's dead now.
Hey Kenji. No answer. He continues dragging his paint-soaked brush along the large half-painted kanji that's sketched on this sheet and pencil. Kenji? Yeah! Huh? What? Who is it? If this is the way he treats class members, it's no small wonder he's working on this alone. It's me, Hisao from... Right, I know. Right, I know that, man. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, though? His dismissive attitude annoys me. He must be the type that really get focused on his work, hating to be disturbed by anyone until he's done, I suppose. Hey, just like me! Oh, while we talk, the sound of Hanako's footsteps as she walks out from behind me reminds me that she's here. Oh shoot! Let's scooch that back. Sorry. I was just gonna help with the banner. Hanako and I, that is. Hello? Oh, hey! I guess that's okay. As soon as Hanako enters the equation, his demeanor takes a complete about-face. His sudden faux hospitality is slightly unsettling. I pronounced the word right! Oh, right. Women. On second thoughts, this may not have been a great idea after all. Hanako and I grudgingly set ourselves down on the opposite side of the cloth. Side of the cloth banner to Kenji, noting the several small paint tins on the ground around it. Can you, wait? I don't know if the microphone can pick that up. Class 3-2 noodle stall? We're working on a noodle stall!
Dude, could you please stop? That's actually irritating.
Ha! Ha!
What's this thing?
You guys selling noodles at the festival on Sunday?
What's this thing?
Wait, it's on Sunday?
Ryan.
Yeah. That's the Ghostbusters. I got Lego Dimensions sitting in front of my TV.
What is it?
Yeah. some stalls outside. Or something. Or something. His non-committal nature sparks a fair amount of suspicion on my behalf. The task at hand comes first, though. So, how do you want to split? Don't! What are you doing? Don't touch the computer.
Go like the game capture.
I will check that. You want to see? Look at that. It's recording.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. We're fine. We're fine.
Let's get on this novel here. So
10 more minutes at the most. So how do you want to split this? We do borders while you do the text, or do you want to switch and do the borders? Text is mine. Text is mine. You do borders. He has a surprisingly strong feelings that you are not focused at all, dude.
No.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Where's Lily?
Is that why you're here?
Yeah.
As I reach over to grab a brush, I notice Hanako's already debating between colors to use.
Hey, I'm Tim. Wrong game.
By the time I've put brush to cloth, she's already started on a delicate pattern. Looks like my idea of taking her mind off everyone around worked. You stop it.
Logan, please cut it out.
Yeah, I'll have Tommy sit on you.
And have that.
With a dark blue stroke, the three of us silently get to work.
Well, that's a nice looking
Not
face.
before Kenji takes advantage of Hanako's working to lean towards me and whisper conspiratically. What the heck? Logan, help me here.
Just skip the word.
Conspiratorially.
I don't know how to say
it. means this.
Alright, good. Let's just.
Oh, here we go. Okay, man. What? Okay, man. Why are you here? Hanako just wanted some help to find Lily, that's all. He apparently disapproves of my motivations. I get it. It looks like I misjudged you. You're infiltrating them, aren't you? Going deep undercover? I should have guessed. Letting the truth slip by him would have probably been, but it'd be better than outright lying or annoying him in any case. Is that why you're here? Obviously, it sucks, but there's no better way to get intel than going in yourself. We gotta stick together, man. This is a harsh school, a harsh world. Yes, very harsh. He misses my true meaning as he leans back, satisfied I'm sympathetic to his cause. I better get down to work. No, I want more! Finished. Looks like I am too. Good job. The two of us connect up the lines of our patterns, mine being as close a copy as I could manage of hers. With a grunt, I lever myself from the floor and look around. Aside from Hanako and myself, there's only Kenji left finishing off a sign, as well as Lily and a couple of students talking among themselves. Don't squeak that chair! Looking at my watch, it's no surprise. It's getting pretty late. Need a hand?
I know the song.
It's raindrops and puddles! Raindrops and puddles! I offer a hand to Hanako, which she uses to get herself up. Oh man, he's getting there!
They're gonna fall in love to make out and have
as she does,
disabled children.
as she does, I can't help but glance at her wrist. That wrist! If her scars extend even to there, just how much of her body was burned?
Half of it.
I don't know. Why don't you check
I feel a pang of guilt about. I feel a pang of guilt about it. However, as she quickly covers her wrist with her other hand. Looks good, doesn't it? Whoa, wrong words! She looks surprised for a moment before noticing I mean the banner. Terrible choice of words. It does, I guess.
Oh, she's smiling.
Her smile shows that she feels a slight sense of pride in the result, just as I do. With the floor significantly neater for the decorations being placed on desks and shelves, it's much easier to get to Lily as we cross the room. We finished the banner. I guess that's all that needs to be done? Lily gives an appreciative nod. Thank you, Hisao. Hanako, if there's any way I can thank you. It's fine. I'm kicking you out of here. Alright, it's fine. Beats sitting in my room studying at any rate. I don't mind either. She nods before suddenly remembering one last person. Oh, is Kenji still here? Just as I open my mouth, Kenji gives the answer from the other side of the room. Yeah, just finished. He carefully slides a sign into an empty section of the shelf to dry, before quickly walking past us and out the door. See ya, man. Bye.
Hipster. Talks like a hipster.
What? I make him talk like a hippie. He talks like a hippie.
Yeah,
He
but
says, "Man." Yo, man, we're all prisoners, man. We're all trapped in the prison called life.
Man.
The remaining 2 students say their goodbyes to Lily before taking their cue to leave as well, leaving only the 3 of us. Are you okay, Tommy? This is okay.
Tommy's getting comfortable.
I have the window open.
Yeah, and I'm still hot.
Well,
He's getting a little too comfortable.
well, I guess that's everyone. I hope we don't have to do anything like
Yeah,
that.
this thingy on.
No, damn it, get.
Can we just read this, Logan? Can't you just sit
Logan!
for 2 seconds?
This was a mistake. I'm calling this episode a mistake. I hope
If
we
you do
don't.
one more thing, Logan, I'm kicking you out. I mean that. Enough.
Okay.
I hope we don't have to do anything like that again. Yeah, Logan, I hope we don't. Don't. We mean it. Working past school time? Indeed. The class plans this year were ambitious. Maybe too ambitious. The stalls look nice, though. Oh, they smile again. I want to see that smile more. She's right. It shows that a lot of work's gone into them. My. I'm sure a lot of us would be glad to hear that. At least now there's not much work to do until the festival itself. It's getting pretty late. Should we go? She just said a whole sentence! That's probably a good idea. Are you going back to the dorms as well, Hisao? Yeah, I guess I'll tag along. She's going to the dorms with the girls! This guy! This guy's got more girlfriends than you, Logan.
Well, I beg to differ.
Well, he doesn't have as many girlfriends as Tommy does.
I don't have any girlfriends.
You have tons of friends who are girls.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
This guy has showed up here for only a week, and he's already made friends with, like...
Let's see, the entire
with
softball
with
team,
6.
the soccer team,
The nighttime lighting
all
really...
the school friends,
Yeah.
those are all the friends,
Yeah.
the girls I know.
Yeah. The nighttime lighting
And
really...
the one that's mine.
The nighttime lighting really makes the gardens look quite different. Compared to the usual look of lush greenery, things are much more calm. That is totally Rhode Island. Being that it's so late, or it's definitely New England, which Rhode Island is a part of. Rhode Island's part of New England, right? Yeah.
I think, I don't know.
Being that it's so late, the lack of students around probably helps. The odd 1 or 2 can be seen scurrying to and from the dorms trying to eke the most out of their approaching curfews, but no more. All that can be heard is our footsteps, in addition to Lily's cane regularly gently tapping the ground in front of her. It's nice to finally be able to relax a bit after the mad rush during school. Right? Yeah? Don't you love that, Logan?
What?
Without even noticing it, I let out a small yawn. Tired? Yeah. Still getting used to the flow of things, I guess. The, thing with Shizune took me kind of off guard, though. I grit my teeth a little at the candid mention of their rather public spat. That said, I don't want to sort out what in the world was behind it. About that. I'm sorry about it being so public. Shizune and I go back some ways. Her voice seems slightly Tommy history. Her voice seems slightly irritated as she remembers Shizune, obviously unwilling to discuss it any further.
Which one's Shizune?
Deaf, the glasses. I glanced.
Wait, if she's deaf, why does she have
Shut it!
Just read on, please.
I glanced to Hanako for her views on this, but her expression is unsurprisingly evasive and difficult to read. Either way, I guess her apologizing for it is something. It is something, even if my curiosity goes unanswered. I'll be glad once the festival's over. In any case, the change of topic's welcome, clearing the thickening air quickly. I can imagine. My old school festivals were a lot more low-key than this. Yamaku stresses the idea of a school community, so the staff likes to make our festivals and such special occasions. And yet the students are the ones who do the work. What an unfair world. You're in Japan! That's how Japan works! Did you know in Japan, there's no janitors in Japanese schools? Wanna know who cleans the schools? The students. In Japan, they have no there may be a couple exceptions, but overall, there's no janitors in Japanese schools. The students clean the classrooms.
That sounds like a really good thing for you.
Really good
Child
system.
labor laws.
Well, it's not labor. It's cleaning things up. Which
It's called responsibility. Taking responsibility for your messes.
Hanako and Lily both chuckle in agreement, savoring the fact that none of the staff are around to hear them grumbling. I suppose coming from a strict all-girls school helped me a bit with Yamaku. Compared to there, Yamaku is much more relaxed. That'd go away towards explaining her well-bred speech and behavior in any case. As we come to the dormitories, it eventually comes time to leave our respective rooms. See you, Lily, Hanako. The two give polite nods before setting off to the women's dorms, just next to the guys. As to be expected of such an arrangement, there's a staff member casually patrolling around. Around outside to prevent any nighttime shenanigans, which we find out later they're terrible at preventing. Walking past him, I quickly stretch my arms and rub my neck, both quite sore after having worked on the floor for so long before walking into my room. Seriously, the amount of stuff later in the stories that these kids get away with, I keep wondering how there must not be staff patrolling, but according to this line, there is. So what the heck? That is relaxed. It feels good to actually have direction, though. After so long in the hospital, the everyday facts of studying, homework, and teachers seems almost a blessing. I guess if things continue like this, my time at Yamaku might turn out okay. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again.
All right.
I made a promise and I'm gonna keep it. Besides, Emmy's bound to rat on me if I don't show up. But it's not all that bad.
Ryan, stop snapping.
Sorry. Well, I think it's good to leave it off there. Well, Logan, did you enjoy your time with Katawa Shoujo?
Yay.
Even though you benefited nothing from it, you didn't even voice anyone.
Yay.
Look, Tommy, what do you think so far? Did you like that one?
Yeah, that was good.
Action, don't worry, Tommy. Action's picking up.
Oh yeah, about my,
Oh, yes. Let's end this off with your story.
I had a dream last night, that my mom had a, soccer pool party, and
Soccer?
one of her,
Listen.
one of her friends parked her car, drove it on top of the, pool.
Yeah.
And then it slipped and sank into the pool.
Yeah.
And stop saying yeah.
Sorry.
Something did it to me. And, when it fell in, she decided to go under the water and turn. It was already still turned on, so she drove it out of the pool and almost hit her kid with it. Because as she drove it out, she flung out of the car and it was still moving, almost hit her kid. Then I got pissed at her and pulled her aside and started lecturing her on the whole scene. And that was it.
So you got ticked off at the adult for almost running over the kid, not the pool.
Actually, my concern, believe it or not, as dangerous as not only parking a car on the pool and almost hitting a kid with it, my main concern was thinking of that car's heavy, it might bust the liner and we'll lose all the water.
I'm more concerned about
Dad being pissed at the water less. That was my concern for whatever reason.
Oh man, you drove the car.
I wasn't concerned about the car in the water. I wasn't concerned about the kid getting hit. I was concerned about the liner breaking. I'm such a dick in my dreams.
What a day. What a day.
Bye-bye.
Logan, get out of my room.
Okay. Ow.